We're currently Tuesday of the second week of September. I came back from holidays yesterday and I have a convention planned on Saturday with new products, which means that I need to plan out price tags, the pricing itself, new display, and I wanted to make other things. So we have a lot of work to do. And my week is so busy, I'm meeting with a bunch of people as well. So I thought, why not add an extra thing and make a video out of it, because I clearly have the time to do that. Okay, and without much further ado, let's get cracking. So I'm actually starting off with making my name and logo that I wanted to display at the back of my table. It's been a while I said I wanted to do this, but I never actually got the time to make it. So right now the machine is working to do a little cat outline with my name and a little catchphrase saying that it's everything homemade with love. Okay, so now is the moment of truth. Let's see how it looks. That is very smoky still. Taking out the frame first. And there we have it. I'm gonna go sand it first and then I will see if I'm gonna want to paint it or not. So I've actually had a change of plans with what I'm doing with my little like name display thing. Instead of sanding it and maybe painting it, I'm first going to actually engrave it on the other side so that if at a certain event I'm going to put this in a place that can be seen on both sides, then might as well get some extra use out of it. So I've aligned it and I've set it to only do the engraving and not the cutting anymore, and it's time to start it. This is how my file for my earring holder is looking. I am kind of unsure of it, but I'm gonna go and cut it out and we'll see how it looks and if I'm happy with it. Hopefully it'll be fine. Okay, let me share something because I feel so dumb. I have cut out my earring display and initially I made two of those little like triangle-ish things to hold it. Except that I didn't really calculate anything, so it's like not the width of the wood, so it doesn't hold much. So I was like, oh, well, it's fine. I can just add a second one to make it twice as large, which is already much better, but now there's like a lot of space between the wood and the little holder thing. And so I was like, it's fine, I can fix this. I'll just take some random piece of wood and just add it to the back like this and it'll hold. And I'm just there like, if I just calculated things correctly when I started off and thought it out, instead of just doing some random spacing, I wouldn't have gone through this whole hassle of like doing some last minute fixes, sanding every piece so that it's the perfect size, and now I'm gonna need to glue it all together. But now at least I'll know that I need to take into account the width of the wood next time I do like a little display thing again. But other than that, I'm really happy with this. I have unlocked a new hairstyle. Here it is. I'm pretty happy with it. I just dyed my hair this morning. We are Friday and I'm really in a rush. I have printed the price tags and I will be laminating them and then cutting them. Then I just need to prepare my bag, and then I have a bunch of other stuff to do, but that's not necessarily related to art. They're looking like this. And now I need to cut them out. Convention day is today. It's pretty early still. We're not even 8 AM because that's when we leave. I have put my little collar on, a nice shirt, and I think I will add my corset on top. I'm gonna try to bring you along. It's just a one-day event. It opens to the public at 10 a.m. and it closes at 6 p.m. I honestly have very little hopes for it, but hopefully it'll still be fun. Hopefully we will be selling. It's kind of like my test event for all the new products I have been working for, so it's actually pretty exciting. And I'll see you at the con. It's now 3 p.m. into the event. We have just like 3 hours left. At the beginning it was it's gonna be so annoying. So as I was saying, we have 3 hours left to the event. The beginning was very slow and we didn't do any sales before like 2 p.m. 3 p.m. and surprisingly it was actually really big sales. I did a sale of a phone grip which is like 25 euros, and then it was actually people buying multiple items that are actually quite expensive I don't usually sell, so which is very nice. And I have paid back the price of the table already, so now I can only make profit. The staff is super sweet. When we arrived we had like free coffee. They came and offered us free sandwiches, and they offered us some melon and some watermelon and some biscuits. So it is top tier. Anything to add, Mr. Gavin? Thank you for your intervention. So we are now the next day. As you can see, I'm back home. We finished the event. It was really nice. There was so many really cool things at this event. We were offered a bunch of free food. We were also offered to have somebody watch over our booths when there were shows inside, since we were outside. Because anyways, nobody's gonna be going outside and buying our stuff when there's a show going on, so we could actually enjoy that as well. And I actually made quite a lot of money for an event I honestly had very little hopes for. So now it's Sunday. Honestly, I have completely taken the day off because I was really tired from the event. I have been playing a lot of video games. I spent my morning playing Valorant with a friend. And at 5 p.m. I am going to get tattooed. It's gonna be in Paris. It's by somebody I know from social media and I've chatted quite a lot with, so it's gonna be very nice. However, it's in Paris. I live in the suburbs, so that means getting my ass there, which is going to be a long ride, but it's fine. Let's do a little what's in my bag to get tattooed while we're at it. I always bring with me my little Totoro teddy bear, because this is my emotional support plush. The said scarf thing to cover myself, my wallet with cash to pay the artist. I have an external battery as well, and I need to add some water, my headphones, and some biscuits in case I need sugar because I'm not feeling well or anything like that. Some people also bring books, but I prefer talking while getting tattooed, so I know I will not be reading. And yeah, that's about everything really.